Squeers, in a violent outbreak of wrath, spat at him and struck him with a blow across the face. Nicholas instantly sprang upon him, wrested the weapon from his hand, picked him by the throat, and beat the ruffian till he roared for mercy. He flung him away with all the force he could muster, and the violence of his fall precipitated Mrs. Squeers. Squeers, striking his head against the same form in his descent, lay at his full length on the ground, stunned and motionless. Having brought affairs to this happy termination, and having ascertained to his satisfaction that Squeers was only stunned and not dead, upon which point he had some unpleasant doubts at first, Nicholas marched boldly out by the front door, and shortly afterwards struck into the road. Then such a cheer arose as the walls of Doverboys Hall had never echoed before, and would never respond to again. When the sound had died away, the school was empty, and of the crowd of boys, not one remained. Nicholas did not travel far that afternoon, for by this time it was nearly dark. He stumbled on an empty barn, and in a warm corner stretched his weary limbs, and fell asleep. When he awoke next morning, he sat up, rubbed his eyes, and stared at some motionless object in front of him. "Why do you kneel to me?" It was Smike indeed. "To go with you anywhere, everywhere, to the world's end, to the churchyard. Oh, let me go with you. Oh, do let me. You are my home, my kind friend. Take me with you, pray." He had followed Nicholas, it seemed, had never lost sight of him all the way, and had feared to appear sooner, lest he should be sent back. Poor fellow, your hard fate denies you any friend but one. He is nearly as poor and helpless as yourself. May I go with you? I will be your faithful, hard-working servant. I will indeed. I want no clothes. These will do very well. I only want to be near you. And you shall. And the world shall deal by you as it does by me, till one or both of us shall quit it for a better. Come! So he strapped his burden on his shoulders, and taking his stick in one hand, extended the other to his delighted charge. And so they passed out of the old barn together.
Well, that's all there is to Pickwick and Nickleby. I do hope that you enjoyed yourselves. If you don't very much mind, I'll be dashing off now. No matter what they try to tell you, it's damn some tough squeezing in 6 plays a term when they insist on giving you all these essays. Good night, my people in the dark! Good night, and God bless. Oh, and, give this chap a clap, why don't you? Cabbages are optional.